Be more than human. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll. And today I am going to do a version of a monthly wrap-up for the month of June. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll notice that I kind of went away from monthly wrap-ups, and there was several reasons that I kind of did that. One being, I do review most of the books that I actually read. I wouldn't say 100%, but you know, I probably review 9 out of 10 books. I feel like that's the backbone, or should be the backbone, of every booktube channel, is the book review. So I was like, well, I'm already reviewing all these books, so what does the wrap up really do? I mean, and so I kind of went away from them. And the last couple months I've been thinking, I was like, well, not everybody's gonna watch every review, right? So there is that. But then, like, what can I do? What can I put on a difference to make a wrap up more entertaining? So, as you also may know, I don't really do star ratings. I just kind of tell you how I feel about the book. And if you're and if you watch enough of my reviews, you'll know my tastes, and so you can kind of correlate how I feel with how you will like a book. But so the differences that I'm going to do, I'm kind of going to give you my best, my favorite book of the month, my least favorite, and then a book that was very surprising. And then I'm going to kind of tell you what all I read. So I read 7 books in the month of June. I just finished. Now this is going to come out, I believe, on the 1st. But just under, in the last day, I got through A Clash of Kings, the second book in A Song of Ice and Fire. Now, this is the longest book I've ever read, and the way I've kind of went through to check how long each of these books were, I felt like the fairest way was to look at the Kindle pages, because books are different sizes, different fonts and stuff. But on Kindle it says 1,042 pages. And I'm just like, whoo, yeah, it was a long book. But that I don't have a review out for this one, so I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'll have a review probably on Sunday. But yeah, tremendous. So we'll just take that there. Great book. The smallest book in terms of pages that I read last month was The Gunslinger, the first book in the Dark Tower. It comes out to just 284. Yeah, so as you know, that's one of my favorite books of all time, top 10 books ever. I also read Rage of Dragons, which had some highs and had some lows. Again, I have a review of that up. Probably not as good as it was hyped up to be. I know somewhere they said that it's like a top 100 fantasy book of all time. No, it's not. Then I also read Monster Hunters International, which a lot of my subscribers have been telling me to read for about a year now. Definitely worth it. Super fun. Shoot 'em up. Fun monster romp, right? Definitely gonna continue that. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the book 2 in the coming month, but if not, definitely the August I'll get to it. Okay, so now we'll get to my surprise book of the month, and that was Waybound, the final book in the Cradle series. And it was the most surprising because finales are so hard to nail, and I think Will White did it. I think he nailed the finale. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta give the fans what they want, and that's what Will White did. No complaints from me whatsoever about Waybound. My least favorite book of the month was The Cyborg Tinkerer. Um, I love Megalator. She was one of the first people on AuthorTube, BookTube that I watched. I was a Patreon of hers back when she had a Patreon years ago. But yeah, she didn't know where she wanted to go. Not the worst book I've ever read by far, but yeah, just kind of a disappointing read. I was expecting more. And then my favorite book of the month is The Last Wish by Andrei Sapkowski. The first book in the Witcher, of the Witcher series. Bryce from Shelf-Centered, and JCM Byrne had a discussion about that. You can go check that out on my lives. It was a great time. For being a short book, we got an hour of discussion about The Witcher, all things The Witcher, out of it. But yeah, still one of maybe my second favorite book of all time. Just love that book. Love The Witcher. So that is the list, the wrap up for the month of June. What did you read? What were your favorites? What was your least favorite? What was your most surprising book? Let me know, and remember, be more than human.